This is Master Kanbei. Welcome to March 2026 video. I really wanted to record this much earlier, but I got a very bad cold. I am not fully recovered, but here I am back. I have 3 replay commentaries for you today. I cannot wait to get into it. This was a Global League battle that occurred many years ago. This is where we are at now. Kanbei need bases is one of my ults. I am a 858.53, so expect low level battle here going on. And I got a win rate that's kinda low, 368 wins for 387 defeats. Here's my first row of COs with this ult. Olaf, Sammy, Lash, Eagle, Kindle, any other. Meet my opponent, Mad Quack. He didn't play for almost 2 years. Interesting. Maybe he has a new account, maybe he just gave up on the game. Official rating 748.02 with 399 wins and 633 defeats. Jess, Sammy, Javier, Eagle, Andy, Lash, Rachel. This is his first rule, and I like it more than mine. For this first replay, I actually despise this map. Let's get into it. We have the classic infantry build. Nothing impressive, nothing new. Oh, Eagles for the city in the back. Now, I will already say this. I think it's a mistake, a small one, but a mistake nonetheless. You know why? It is not a contested building. I think early in the stage of the game, and this, again, a 800 talking, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, maybe I just suck at applying it, but I think in the first few captures, you actually need to go further in the map, to reach out for the contested building a lot earlier. And you can start capping the not contested building after 2 or 3 turns of expansion. So by turn maybe 4, this is when you try to get the easy buildings. But I think you need to set up your board to have some of these contested building before we got Recon and tanks interrupting caps. What do you think about what I just said? What I placed forward? Let's move forward with the replay. So, still nothing new. Capping building. So I went for one of these contested building in the center. And he also went for one of the contested building in the center, just like me. As of right now, nothing really special occurred. We are capping stuff. I bought my first artillery on that side. And this is after a game where I actually logged the base of the other player with this trash map. So I was like, you know what, I will try doing that again, because blocking that base can be hilarious and sad at the same time. So let's continue. Capping building. Artillery on the top floor of the map. I guess this is something because it aligns with the money I had. Capping the tower in a building. Now again, on my side as well, I think I didn't go for the contested city enough. I think we have very similar plays. That games reflect very well the low level we are at right now. Artillery and tank. And now I place that artillery to protect my capping infantry. I think I can blow up that infantry right there. Because that's a road. Yeah. So I tried to join cap because I really want the tower because I realized he has this tower. Looking back, I think that was actually a decent move just because he has the tower and I need to put all effort I have to get the tower as well. I think my biggest mistake was not going for the tower earlier. I think that was the biggest mistake I did. I think I went for the tower so late, and this is why I may end up not having that tower. Now that infantry is on the plane, so if I were to play this game right now, I would shoot the infantry with my artillery and I would finish off that 9 HP with my 4 HP. I did spread out the damage, not a fan of that, and I really don't like that move. Big mistake. I think I should have moved that infantry here to finish off the well, is it the? It actually shot it down, so I think I should have instead moved the infantry on the road, or moved it on the plane here, and then I would have cap. Because now I can still interrupt that cap. I was able to blow up the recon on the top floor, which is amazing. Big mistake, entire ear, because the airport is there. Now, the entire ear, I think the thought process behind it is, let's clean up these infantries, and now let's try to take back the tower. Will it be successful? I don't think so. We will see how it goes, because now he placed his own artillery there. And at last, I finally got the tower in the bottom, which is amazing. I think it just cost me so many infantries. Not so great. So now there's a pushback on the top. So rocket over there. I don't think so. I think that map is good with rockets, but the big issue is I think it's a bit too early. I like presence. I like diversity of units. I don't see any Raycon right now. Yeah, I don't have any Raycons. And my only anti-air is still on the top, while the airport is at the bottom. I think right now it's a losing strategy what's going on my side. My tank survived. That was a log roll on my end. Oh, medium tank in the bottom. I think it's too early. For the same reason, it's too early for my rocket launcher. Ooh. That's a Jess tank. I think that was a very bad idea. Because that's a building there, and I don't know if I can finish it off. Oh, actually, I could. Interesting. Why a second anti-air there? I think this is a big mistake. That anti-air should have been here, in the bottom. And now by pressuring two of his buildings, I will force the artillery to shoot one of the two instead of the tank. And he did. Now that cool artillery will have an amazing shot there, and I think this turn here is the turn where I take the advantage and the lead. And I also think in the top front, the fact that he doesn't know I have an artillery there is really costly for him. Because that artillery paid itself back many times. That artillery was actually one of the best units on my side, and that artillery as well. So up to that point, I think him giving away his unit to my arteries are really what cost him the game thus far. And now a second medium tank, way too many. You see, if I had a tank instead of that entire, maybe I could finish up that tank. And now I got amazing value there, and I blow up his artery. So now it's 25 to 15. He didn't lose a lot in unit count, but he did lose a lot in terms of value. Up to that point, I take far better engagement because my arteries are doing amazing work. Super. I don't think that's a great super because right now all he sees with his tanks is 2 infantry there, 2 infantry on top. So I think he wasted the super. Even if he will finish up my units, he wasted the super because Jet Super relies just to have many tanks, many units, so he can have a lot of great engagement. But right now, he has not so great engagement. I think that's the only good engagement because now he did disable my strongest unit in the bottom. The only way to deal with the medium tank. But that was the only good engagement. And you don't really need your super co-power to do that. And now he resigned. I understand why. He was falling behind because medium tank against artery wins. Yeah, I think that game was quite short, and what was bad on my side is the anti-airs, and what was bad on his side is the fact that he wasn't able to find my arteries early enough. So these arteries, they got crazy value. I blew up so many units because he tried really hard to stop me from getting the tower in the bottom. I think that was costly. All of the pressure, all of the units in the bottom that died over that tower on both sides were actually very costly, and they were a big factor in this game. Because now you see 15 to 22. It's solely because of the bottom. If he didn't waste so many units in the bottom, I think we would have gotten a very different game. So what did you think of this first very brief and very interesting replay? Let's get into replay number 2. Replay number 2. Drake versus Max in a map I like a lot more than replay number 1. Let's get into bold profile Kanbei need bases, which is one of my alts, and Max Tackle Tundra. You will witness another very low level battle, and that player hasn't been playing for a full year except if he got a new account, a new alt. Tackle Tundra 5. Rating 700. 56 wins, 76 defeats. Jake, Kindle, Drake, Olaf, Javier, Max, and Sasha. I don't like his first row. I like our previous opponent better than that one. Here is this alt profile. Kanbei need bases. Rating 858.53. With 368 wins, 387 defeats. Olaf, Sammy, Lash, Eagle, Kindle, Andy, Adder. Let's get into it. I'm excited about replay number 2. Let's see how terrible we are doing in this battle. I can't wait to laugh at myself and my opponent. Infantry build. At least we didn't make the mech that creates the doom at the ending, the doomsday. We are both going for the base, which is very important. At least we are that competent, because sometimes, just sometimes, we have a weird plays where people don't go after the base. They just don't. And that's weird. That's weird. That's really weird. So now we kept building, and just like in the first battle, I laugh at myself. I don't even bother trying to get for these. Contested building. I rush the not contested building. And this is why, folks, I'm in the 800s. I'm terrible at this game, but you still tune in to watch. Thank you very much for your patience with the noob folks like me and my opponents. Let's continue now. Capping the building. Capping building. We have more infantry. I really don't like purple. I think their design is cool, but I don't like their color. That sounds racist, but that's the truth. Purple is weird. Give me green. Give me yellow. Give me red. Purple? Give me black. Oh, goes for the tower. Not surprising. So, we got a Raycon at the bottom. A tank. So we got two tanks over there. A tank at the bottom. Very interesting. So we got three tanks up to now. We out-tank our opponent. Thank you very much. That was like stronger than me, that really stupid pun. Let's see what happens next. Tries to get the tower. And I say tries because, let's be honest, will it be successful? Only time will tell. And another Raycon. That person really likes their Raycons. Where's the first one? The first one is here, the second one is there. Now, I kinda get it. It's a map with roads. Therefore, Raycon for once are kind of very, very strong and very, very helpful. Even if it's Fog of War, I mean, sometime in Fog, Raycons, they are not helped by the landscape, the map itself. But here it's Raycon friendly, so I think on my side there's a serious lack of Raycon, and now I got my entire. And unlike the first replay, it's on the right side of the map, so I am in the right side of history now. Amazing, I like it. And double infantry and anti-air. That was the build. And he got trapped. Like, really, buddy? Did you expect nothing to be there? That was weird. But hey, free infantry, I like it. Give me them, give me some. Captures the airport. That was quite late because I got my airport much sooner. So I guess that was an infantry from there, or the fact that he kept building offensive unit there. Joining Cap here, a huge mistake. It's noob 101 there. Blow up the tank, goes on the city because I don't know what awaits me. I think I should have went for the mountain first. But yeah, that's just looking back, and now we try to shield the tank the best we can, which surprises me so much. That's actually clever, because I realized I got no tank backup. In my misplay to send a tank there for an infantry, I tried to fix it by having a bunch of infantries. And that's a mistake. A better play would have been Raycon, infantry, tank. Now I'm disabled, and I need to retreat. But I guess now my infantry are much weaker, and maybe he was scared I would get the tower, I don't know. Never be scared, like, the tower is very easy to defend. Double tank and infantry. Oh, overextension, baby! That was terrible! Oh my! I also got a eye roll there because it shouldn't be like that. I'm Drake. I don't have extra firepower tower outside of the tower. Why did I stay there just to pressure that infantry? I don't know. Mystery. Medium tank, I think it's a bit too early. I still don't have Raycons, and I only have one anti-air. I don't know about that. So, yeah, I really don't know what's up there. Medium tank too early. I guess this is beginner mistakes. I think a Battlecopter would have been far better than a medium tank. And I still don't have that CD, so the capture plays are not so great. And now that these two tanks are completely disabled, so that front is suffering a lot. I don't even have that CD to go at. That infantry is so brave, it should retreat. Medium tank, just like me. So we are really on the same page. Oh, what did I just do? Please tell me I continue attacking that thing. Okay, that could have been worse. I think sending that entire there was a massive mistake, especially when I know there's a tank right here. And now I build another anti-air. That shouldn't be happening. It's really bad. Another mistake. Going here when I know there's another tank and I should expect another tank around here. So that's a mistake, folks. Very good play on his part. And no more tank. That's why you don't do what I just did. At least I got a medium tank. And now I will wipe out both tanks. Nia tank. I don't know, like, his unit diversity was slightly better than mine because of the Raycons, but he's losing every Raycon, so I don't know. My rat will be big here. There we go. No more vision. Why did I do that? I think I should have finished up that tank and attacked the other tank with my medium tank. I still don't understand why I did what I did. Okay, it's better now. I got a Raycon. Um, but still, I question that tank. Why? Do I want to support these infantries? But I think taking a shot at that tank would have been far better. I don't know. It's suspect. Now the tank will come back eventually. So as of right now, I have a small lead. Simply because he threw away so many units here to try to get my tower and he kind of poorly failed. Double tank and Battlecopter, I agree with that move. That's a very, very neat build. So trying to deal with these folks, and I think I got a unit trapped. And the pushback in the center is somewhat decent. At least that tank is doing something. I still believe that tank should have went for the 4 HP. Maybe I was scared of retribution. And now building another medium tank to fight a medium tank, I don't think it's great. I think I should build like an artillery because I know Max doesn't have Interax. I still feel like there's a missing Battlecopters here. Battlecopters, even as Drake, are quite useful. They force an anti-air out. And as of right now, he still has no anti-air whatsoever, so I could just poke fun at his units for not having any anti-air defense. I think it was a bit late for that Max Blast, and I don't think it's efficient because he didn't blew up enough units. I think that was a big waste. All he did was destroying that infantry there. A really bad Max Blast. And I should have gone for the super first. I guess I didn't want to lose the vision, but that's on my tower. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's to get the... Oh, I see. That was to get the super. And now I send my stuff in the center because I'm like, oh, new tank. It's kind of okay. I still believe I should have gone in a battlecopter. But I guess a rocket is a decent answer to a Neo tank. It's very late though. That Neo tank may end up doing very well. Still going back at it with my tower. That's not so great. Two APCs. Interesting. He is scared of running out of fuel. I think as a beginner that's a good thought process, but as you get experience you realize you prefer placing your unit on building to repair. Maybe one APC, but two, I think it's doing overtime or too much. Now I'm scared he may end up poking me. That's why I retreat like that. Too many medium tank, folks. Too many take-up. I like battlecopters. At least now I got a Raycon. Blew up my unit. That's overextension there because if I had several units, I could just wipe out anything that comes here. Maybe we'll try again to get the tower, I don't know. So again, overextension. Missing. I should have went here so I can finish off the unit with my infantry. Join capping to pressure that unit. Interesting. So maybe I will try to bait in his Neo tank toward my medium tank. I don't think it's an amazing plan, but that's better than doing nothing. I don't know, maybe I should have baited in that Neo tank with something else. Rocket, why do you go there? I don't know why I bought that rocket. I don't know what I'm doing with it. That's weird. And another medium tank. Folks, I need vision. Now I took the lead and I think the biggest reason is Typhoon is amazing. Typhoon is OP. That's why I got the lead. And also because he threw away so many units on top. The overextension on top was really bad. And I think the fight in the middle also really disabled him a lot. Oh, now he is open for violence now. Even if he's on his city, which is great. I'm at 3 HP. That medium tank can maybe bring that Neo tank to 3 or 4. We'll see how it goes. And he resigns. I'm not surprised. I mean, I got a massive value lead. I think the biggest reason is I didn't overextend as much as he did. And I think a big issue on both sides, too many take up, folks. Don't take up too much. And that was replay number 2. What did you think of replay number 2? Let me know in the comments. Now let's move on to the third and last replay for tonight. Let's get into it. And we are back with the map I don't like once again. So this is the final replay for this current video. So let's get into it. Kanbei Shola Bases is one of my ult. Now we'll fight off Emblem Fire in this map. In this map. Yes, this map. Sammy versus Jess. Emblem Fire hasn't been playing for a year, or they created a alt account. Sonya, Sammy, Sasha, Adder, Kindle, Lash. I think outside of Olaf, I do like that top 7, and I know it. I know Olaf is quite popular. He's also in my top 7 and some of my alts, but let's be honest. I prefer Eagle over Olaf. That's just how I feel. Let's read out my alt account now. My alt account, 799.65 with 381 wins, 395 defeats. Eagle, Drake, Jess, Javier, Sammy, and the end. What a shame Storm is there. I played him way too much. I despise Storm. He's a great villain, let's be honest, but like, he is so busted, he is so broken. I hate him. Let's get into the replay now. Are we going to see like low level plays here? Hell yeah! This is why you tune in for my channel, to see terrible player doing terrible decision. At least we both go for the base, which is not 600 play like, it's normal. And we rush our building to get rich instead of going for the contested building. It's kinda sad. We shouldn't be doing that. But we are 700, so here we go. Capping, I should still go for the contested building. But I don't. And I already go there. I think the capture phase right now is already awful, insulting, and bad. Let's continue now. APC, very interesting build. It's Sammy after all, it makes sense. Maybe she will make spam my face, my life. Capture buildings. Try to go for the tower. I think it's too late. I should have gotten that tower already. And what's up? Are you kidding me? That person vanished. So they went AFK. That's not a true replay. Dang! Don't tell me I need to upload something else. I think I need to upload something else because it's almost insulting to have that. Wow. Hopefully you'll be served with this 4th replay. Yes, we did 4 replay this time around because the previous one was a fake one. I still kept the footage and will still make into the video. You know why? Because I feel like it feels more alive and unique. Let's keep it that way. Kanbei need bases versus Maze. Maze. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Anyway, Lash versus Jake. And that map is road heavy. Therefore, I think it's a fair fight. Let's get into it. Let's take a look to both player card. Right? This is what we do because this was Global League 4 years ago. Yes, already 4 years ago. Time flies! Kanbei need bases. 858.53. 368 wins. 387 defeats. Olaf, Sammy, Lash, Eagle, Kindle, Annie, Adder. Let's go take a look to the openings. Expect a Clash of the Titans with a 756.44 with 117 wins, 125 defeats. Didn't play for 4 years, at least with this account. Kindle, Adder, Jace, Jake, Drake, Lash, Max, and this replay will teach you how to not play if you don't want to be a 700. I love this map. Well, actually, I think it's a pretty decent one. It's a very enjoyable map. So let's see how it goes. We shoot down pipes. We capture bases. This is the way. And can I change color? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm like a thug right now. I changed the color. Artillery and double infantry. Capture building. Recon. I guess I wanted the extra firepower from the forest, or I'm just the weak player that wants to hide the tank. Maybe both. We keep shooting the pipe seam, and up to now, they has, or I should say, they have no answers whatsoever to my tank. So maybe my tank will break free. Only time will tell. I still lack uh, the will to actually go for the contested building. It's tragic. I blew up the pipe seam. Maybe the tank will break free. Yeah, the tank broke free. From the get-go, if the tank breaks free, it's GG. You can already declare me the winner because I got the extra tank they don't have. Maybe I'm joking. Maybe I will suck enough to still lose. We'll see how it goes. That's what happens with low-level players. You don't know. You don't know until you know. Captures. Buildings. Double infantry and tank. Let's be greedy and finish off that infantry. Hopefully I will be greedy. Can I be greedy? Yes, I can be greedy. Be greedy. Yeah, that's all we do, folks. Be greedy. I mean, that's a free tank. And it still doesn't have vision. Oh, now yes. Okay, well, my tank survived. And I can now heal it on a building. Which is hilarious. Because we got charged we shouldn't have. Houston, we got a problem? Why didn't I go for the city? Okay. This is top tier entertainment, folks. I'm stupid enough I want to waste a tank on a pipe seam. Instead of maybe healing it. Okay, okay. This is why you subscribe for, I think. For seeing a low-level player. Or maybe it's my personality. Maybe I have enough charisma to draw in people. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. And you can like as well. That also helps. A lot. So, I blew up the pipe seam. And I got my artillery. I don't know where. On the forest. Oh, it actually finished off the pipe seam. That's what happened there. Okay, interesting. So we capped stuff and he blew up my recon, and that makes me sad. There we go, something I should have done much earlier. Capping building in front of him. That's bold or stupid, maybe both. Send more units, rocket launcher. I'm Lash, so I can forgive myself. And surprisingly enough, I got a lead in terms of income. I'm kinda shocked. I guess my capture game was slightly above his. I still don't have vision in the center because I don't have a Raycon. Any smart player would have a that Raycon ready. And now I create a dead ball in the center. For once, people get to witness some high-level plays here on my channel. Because that's actually good to, like, chill and do a dead ball there and have a bunch of units in the center. Right now, I dominate that center. Right now, I am in a very good spot. And if I'm smart, I will bring the tank at 5 HP closer to my ball in the center. Because I got 2 artillery. They line up very well. They're ready to shoot down tanks. This is what we do here. We shoot down tanks. Let's continue. Finishing off the infantry. Well, actually, it survived with 1 HP. Impressive! Goes for my tank, but goes into my dead ball. So my dead ball will do its job and I will blow up. Oh, okay. Let's be ready for that. Top artillery should shoot down 6 HP tank. Bottom artillery should shoot down Recon. If I do that, I won the center. Am I doing that? Will we be smart enough to do that? Yes! For once, you get to witness actual good strategy. That's actually terrible. But here in the center, that's amazing. But on that flank, why? Okay, maybe blow up the Raycon with the copter, but I mean, maybe I'm taking risks simply because I got that free tank and I'm like, you know what? I will throw it away. I shouldn't be doing that. That win here should be smooth because having that extra tank is a really great asset. I just threw it away to blow up a Raycon. Amazing. So I thought we were in for an amazing battle, but no, it's just your usual 700 game. With some really good play, really niche play, but overall, a lot of suspicious activities here. Triple tank. Very interesting. So, the current state. I lost 2 tanks, and among these 2 tanks was one of my top tier tank. Now, I still have a 40k lead because I got more money and better unit count because I'm really competent and really good at destroying stuff. And I think what was really costly for him was attacking my dead ball in the center. And also letting my tank breaking free. That's something you cannot forgive about. But let's continue. But I think right now I'm in a very, very good spot. 31 unit against 20. That's amazing. So now I got tripled. I need more anti-air because my only anti-air sustained a lot of damage. And I'm still losing the rewind. I'm still winning the center, so I may end up getting the center. Oh, so I threw everything at the wall, hoping something to stick. And I got 3 artillery. I think right now I tried too hard. I think I realized I got better unit count and I tried to make it worse for him. I don't know how it will pay out. I don't know how it will work out. We'll see how it goes. That tank did a lot of traveling. I should have sent it there. $32 to 20 with the gap between the both of us getting lower because now it's no more 40k of difference, it's 30k of difference. So he's catching up because I'm really doing... I think at that point I did 2 turns in a row that were very bad. Really early I did really great things like a dead ball in the center, that was amazing, but anything I did after that was really bad. I think now they capitalize on that to get back in the game. So let's see how it goes. Super! That's violence! Oh my! Oh my! This is the end! We are losing units! And they will get one of our building. which is fascinating. Will I waste my prime tactics? Hmm. At least I didn't use it now. So the idea with prime tactics is you need to use it when you're ready to capture a bunch of stuff. Because let's be honest, one of the best assets prime tactics gives you is the extra defense. So if you can capture a lot of units, or I should say capture a lot of buildings with prime tactics, you want to do it. This is the way to do it. Or the other way is if you can take a lot of great engagement. And as of right now, I can't capture many buildings, and I can't get many great um, engagements. So as of right now, Prime Tactics is useless. And Lash, she wants her Prime Tactics to be a game changer. If that's not a game changer, you lost. This is why Lash is so hard to play, because you need to know what you're doing with her. So, let's see how it goes. And I think you should use more often as Lash or Power. I started doing that recently. When you're like, you know what? I want to break these terrain star. So, I will just walk through the terrain with my prime tactics, or my terrain tactics. I think terrain tactics, if you have rockets and raycons, can be very, very efficient, very, very good. So let's see what happens next. Really bad. Don't do that. I cannot finish off that entire. And I consolidate my dead ball in the center with 3 arteries, which is an okay dead ball. Right now, the gap is getting closer. He gets more volume, so his engagement are far better than mine. And maybe that will really help him out. And despite my extra tank, I will maybe lose that game. Because now I did, I think, 3 turns in a row that were not so great. And that's costly, and that's really bad. That tank is dead, and that infantry is dead. Or maybe not, actually. Okay. Now, we got both cases. I can get the building in the center, and I can blow up tanks. That's why I did Prime Tactics. And I think this will be a very good Prime Tactics. Look at that. 2 engagement are amazing, and my retreat was great. And I sent a rocket here toward the center so I can protect even better my dead ball, so I became, or I should say, I become invincible. And now I will finish off that infantry. I just throw everything I can. Look at that. Look at that. So efficient. So good. And they'll get one of my building. I'm surprised. Why didn't I move the tank? I'll get that building back. I think that was a mistake to engage in that way with my tank. Because that will be costly. I think I can finish off the 6 HP because I'm in a forest. That's also kind of okay. Did he forgot to capture? Yes, he forgot to capture. Interesting. So we both forgot a unit somewhere. So I got a second building in the center. He's catching up to me in terms of volume. But if I can get my act together, maybe I can assert more dominance. So 30 to 21, I have far better unit count than him because I finished off units. Okay, that was a seemingly decent move. Now I need to find my artillery. If he doesn't, he's cooked. He is cooked. And I don't have vision because I lack Recon. Okay, I didn't see that Nia tank. I don't watch replays, and that's costly here because I could have, yeah, I could have dealt with the Nia tank. If I destroyed that Nia tank there, I would have won. Oh my. I just gave another... That Nia tank got crazy value there. Entire like that? No. Entire are for copters. No, no, it's really bad. We got a 4 turn in a row that's really bad. And I think one of the biggest issue I did was really not having vision, not having recon, not having enough tanks. There are so many factors why right now he's coming back. I keep doing terrible things. Now I just gave away another medium tank. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for me. It's a bad look, folks. I'm terrible at the game. Like, I guess you still enjoyed the content. Thank you very much for that. Don't forget to do the YouTube things. Oh my. This hurts. This hurts so much. And I still don't see that Dania tank. And I think I will most likely forget it's there. Value-wise, they flipped the switch. And now I need the vision to see that Dame Nia tank. No! Stop with that! Vision, where are you at? No. This hurts my eyes, folks. Oh, no. Life is so sad, really. 2 turns in a row I could have taken out the Nia tank. Oh, I'm so terrible at the game. Oh, this hurts my eyes and my pride. He is coming back, folks. He is coming back. Oh, got trapped. Chip damage happens, folks. Don't you worry. Eventually I will realize. Wait, what? Did I just resign this game? Are you kidding me? That game could have been in the bag. It should have been! I'm just terrible at the game. Well, it happened. I resigned. I was tired of that game. And let's just take a look because we need to. It's dang close. I just did so many mistakes. It ruined everything. Now, I will admit, this is probably the best replay of this video. Simply because so much happened. Flip-flops. Switching sides. All of it. Now, if I don't get sick again, I will record soon the April and the May video and all of the video for the year. I will record all of that soon. What did you think of these replays? Which one was your favorite? Was that the third replay where we barely played and mystery happened and we stopped playing? Or did you love this fourth one more because more content? Or did you like one of the first two better? Anyway, I am Master Kanbei. your lovely host that tries to have charisma because I suck at the game, so at least I will have something to offer you. With that, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. To see me live, you know where to click. A multi-topic talk channel is my main channel where all of the live action is happening. Anyway, I am out. Have a great end of March. Have a great rest of the year, and hopefully I will see you in April for the April upload. See you soon. Oh, and by the way, just to let you all know, I got a gaming channel. A gaming channel with some racing games and a lot of retro gaming. Go take a look. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Have a great one. Take care.